All right, Aries, let's talk November 2025. This month is a big one. We're not just scratching the surface here. We're diving deep into a major energetic shift that's going to be truly pivotal for you. So, let's get right into it.
So let's just start with the biggest theme, the core idea for the entire month. Think of this as your North Star for November, shedding a skin that has become too tight. It's all about letting go of old patterns, old beliefs, maybe even a version of yourself that, you've just outgrown. It is a powerful call for transformation.
So, what's driving all this change? Well, it's what you could call a tectonic shift in your focus. Seriously, this isn't about your usual forward-charging, get-it-done momentum. It's about a massive, and I mean massive, inward pivot.
You know that classic Aries drive, that go, go, go energy? Well, for the first 3 weeks of November, the sun's journey through Scorpio is giving it a major redirect. Instead of pushing for external action, you're being asked to focus on internal strategy and psychological depth. So what does that look like in real life? Well, in your career, the big wins are going to come from quiet planning, not loud announcements. In relationships, it's about understanding what's not being said, not just winning an argument. Your real power is behind the scenes this month.
Okay, so all of this action is centered on the 8th house of your chart, which is getting a ton of attention. Now, I know that house can sound a little intense, but think of it as the part of your life that's all about merging. We're talking about merging finances with a partner, merging emotionally in your closest bonds, and merging with some of the deeper, sometimes hidden truths about yourself. It's intense, for sure, but that's where the gold is this month.
And this slide, wow, it just lays it all out so perfectly, doesn't it? On the left, that's your classic Aries playbook, right? Outward action, impulse, speed, winning the immediate fight. But on the right, that's your new strategy for November. It's all about inner mastery, consolidating power, and shifting your focus from winning the battle to strategically winning the long game.
All right, let's get into the first week, because things really kick off with a bang. We've got a series of cosmic events that are kind of designed to shake your foundations a little bit and force you to get real about what truly matters to you.
Man, this is a potent 1-2-3 punch. On the 4th, your ruler Mars faces off with Uranus, the planet of surprise, and what just happened? This can feel like this sudden, electric urge to break free from a job, a relationship, anything that feels restrictive. Then, boom. The next day, a full moon shines a huge spotlight on your finances, followed by Uranus kicking off a long-term review of your entire sense of stability. It's a massive cosmic wake-up call.
And the big spotlight for that full moon is shining right on your 2nd house. Now, that's not just about money in the bank. It's your house of personal income, but more importantly, it's about your core values and your self-worth. This is like a security check-in for your soul. Are you being valued for your work? Are you investing your energy in people and things that value you back?
Okay, so after that initial shakeup, the middle of the month is all about going quiet and figuring out what it all means. This is your core time for reflection, for revision, and for doing that deep psychological work that the 8th house is asking of you.
And yep, you guessed it, Mercury goes retrograde. But listen, don't panic. This is not about everything going wrong. It's about a much-needed review period. In the first half, you're looking at your big picture beliefs. Asking questions like, do my long-term goals still even excite me? Then in the second half, that review gets deeper, probing into the hidden dynamics of your partnerships and shared finances. It's a chance to get radically honest.
I know, this all sounds like a lot of heavy, internal work. It might even sound a little isolating. But here's the really beautiful part. You are absolutely not being asked to do this alone. The universe is actually providing a massive support system to help you navigate it all.
And this is your support system, a Grand Water Trine. This is a big deal. It's this rare, beautiful alignment that creates this easy, supportive flow of energy. For you, it connects the sun, powering your transformation, with Jupiter, bringing blessings to your home and family, and Saturn, giving real structure to your deep subconscious healing. This alignment is just incredible for making that profound change feel not just possible, but manageable and built to last. Okay, so we've done the deep dive. Now let's talk about what happens when you come up for air at the end of the month. Because after all that intense inner work, you get a powerful opportunity for a completely fresh start.
That new moon in Scorpio, right in your 8th house on November 20th, that is your moment.
It's the ultimate phoenix rising from the ashes story. You take everything you've learned, everything you've released, and you use that fertile ground to plant the seeds for a new, more powerful, more authentic future.
So the big question for you to really sit with around the 20th is this one right here. What seeds of transformation are you going to plant? What new beginning, rooted in all this deep self-awareness, are you finally ready to kick off? What does this stronger, more resilient you actually want to create?
And, as if all that wasn't enough, the month ends with this beautiful cosmic gift. Around the 26th, Venus, the planet of love and harmony, swoops in to activate that same Grand Water Trine, just flooding your life with peace and good feelings. It is a cosmic reward for all the brave inner work you've done.
What a month, right? So let's just boil it all down. If you remember nothing else from this forecast, remember these few key things to guide you through November's intensity. First up, and this one might feel a little counterintuitive for you, Aries, but vulnerability is your new superpower. Your power this month doesn't come from putting on your usual armor. It comes from the courage to be honest, to be open, especially in your closest relationships. That's where you're going to find true connection and real power. Second, remember that big pivot we talked about at the beginning? It's all about strategy over impulse. Think chess, not checkers. The big career win comes from the project you quietly perfected. The financial stability comes from smart, long-term thinking, not risky impulse buys.
And finally, maybe the biggest lesson of all for November is this. Inner work is the ultimate leverage. All the external success you want in your career, your relationships, your well-being, it's a direct result of the internal work you're willing to do right now. Building that unshakable inner foundation is what leads to real, lasting power.
So I'll leave you with one last question to chew on, and it really gets to the heart of this entire month. The universe is asking you to let something go so that something new and amazing can be born. So, what old fear, what limiting belief will you consciously let die so you can rise from the ashes and step fully into your true power?